Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Another Devils victory. Welcome to Devils After Dark. I'm your host, Sam Wu, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal. As we're streaming live from the Primetime Radio Studios in beautiful New Jersey in the bunker. And Scotty's Palatial Estates in beautiful Beverly Hills, California. As we're streaming live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Hey, it's sunny here in Jersey.
A little flip-flop.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good, Scotty. Because the Devils beat the Flames again. Sweeping them. Sweeping the season series. Sweeping through Western Canada.
Yeah.
7 straight wins. Yeah. Yeah.
By sweeping that, we actually annexed all of Alberta by sweeping that Canadian Western Front over there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Scotty. And want to say hello to those at American Whiskey. Hello, woo! American Whiskey. Yeah. The site of November 12th. When we're going to be there at American Whiskey, Chico Resch is one of our special guests. Bruce Driver is going to be one of our other guests. Brat Pack will be there. All these specials. All these specials.
Yeah. Well, tell them about the specials. Can we tell them about the specials?
Yeah. Why don't you sell it, Scotty? Sell the audience.
As a former bartender myself, I thought it might be a good idea to say, hey, since Jesper Bratt is number 63, why don't we have $6 beers on tap and $3 shots of Swedish fish for our Swedish Superman over there, Jesper Bratt. And American Whiskey said, hey, this guy, I think he knows what he's talking about over here. And looks like we're going to have some specials lined up on November the 12th there at American Whiskey Live. Sam Wu will be there. I will be via satellites here, how we do our craziness. I'll be still in L.A. But Bruce Driver, yes, that Bruce Driver, who was on the ice tonight with all the high school kids in the first intermission, that Bruce Driver, former player Bruce Driver, former Stanley Cup champion Bruce Driver, he will be there for both Game Day Live and Devils After Dark, along with our colleague, our good friend. He's kind of just like, he's like Batman now. He's like a vigilante. He just goes wherever he feels like it, and he's just like, I'm on this show. I'm on that show. I'm on that show. And everyone's like, yes, please, come on the show. We're talking about our good friend, Glenn Chico Resch, who, of course, is on the radio call tonight with Matt for this big Devils victory. How many in a row, Sam Wu? That's 7 in a row. 7-minute abs. Or who was it? What was it from? Oh, there we go. What's up, Peyton? That's Peyton, right?
Yeah, that's Peyton.
Okay. I never
behind the bar. Hey, Peyton.
All right, there we go. Okay. Very nice. But we got a big Devils victory to talk about over here. Really, really heck of a game from the boys. Flames, they're making their trip across country for their Eastern American trip. As we were just doing our Western Canadian trip. Eastern American trip. They just lost to the Islanders, the old Icelanders, last night after leading the entire game, and the Islanders being like, hang on a second. I think we're going to win this one. And the Flames losing streak now is 4 or 5? Let's just call it like 12 games or something like that. I don't know. Sam, well, let's just say it's like a dozen or something like that. They've been losing a lot. However, our boys are coming back from the West Coast, which sometimes could be a little disorienting. You start getting on this different time schedule. It's 3 hours ahead. Then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what time is it? It gets a little confusing. So you see how the boys could be primed for a little bit of a letdown. And oh, by the way, they got a 6-pack winning streak going on. Eventually you can't win every game. Eventually you're going to lose. So it seemed like they might have been primed for a letdown game. And when they came out there in their first period, they did look a little sluggish today. Passes weren't really connecting, took some penalties. The Flames, eventually got on the board there with Kadri on their second power play of the night. And yeah, they started off hot. BMW line came out, threw some hits, but the Flames returned the favor. We know the Flames love to hit people. And I think it was like 16-6 after the first period. But they put a big hit on, they tried to put one on Dawson Mercer. He sidestepped it, but then Fabian Zetterlund got smashed on the boards over there, trying to bring the puck in the zone right around the blue line. Vanacek made some really big saves. On the first penalty, I think it was Mangiapane was coming in there, and Vanacek was out there challenging. And what about? I think that was in the later period where he made some really good saves all around tonight. Take Vanacek, even getting a chance from the crowd. Man,
that was cool.
That was good stuff.
That reminds me of the Marty chants of years ago, Corey chants of years ago, and with the occasional Mac Black chants. I don't know if that really happened, but that felt good.
Oh, Vitek. Yeah, really good. But he does get one, put it past him on the second power play for the Calgary Flames. Kadri scores from the face-off dot. He rips a wrister high side to put the Flames on top 1-0 about midway through, and that's when they really kind of took over the game with their size and really throwing their body. Jack and Jesper had a 2-on-none that they couldn't convert on. Markstrom made a big save. Jack Hughes couldn't get the shot up top, right into the leg pad. The Flames had the first 10 of the first 11 shots all went to Calgary. They outshot the Devils, 14-5 in the first period. We get our first of 2 goals called back against us. Jesper Boquist just a little bit offsides there on a play that eventually turns into a Igor Sharangovich tip and score. Sorry, Igor. Then there's a big fight at the end with Bastian and Gilbert. Earlier Devils team, Sam Wu, they may not have been able to respond to this type of adversity. They might have been a little shell-shocked. They might have started really squeezing the sticks too tight. And the pass is not connecting at all. But this is a different Devils team, isn't it, Sam Wu? It's a very different Devils team.
I mean, this is last year. This is what would have happened if you were to push the Devils around. This song would come up and
no boy.
And the
no
Devils
camel.
would be
no camel.
Yeah,
no.
The Devils would be a sinking ship, I'll tell you.
Oh boy.
It would have been like iceberg right ahead, or
No.
But not this Devils team.
Not this Devils team, who also like to perform in the second period. What's up to everybody at American Whiskey? We see you. Woo! Make sure you tip your bartenders. Take good care. In the second period, Lindy started throwing some line shuffling out there. Didn't like what he was seeing in the first. Vanacek made another huge save to start the period. Then Nico misses the net on a beautiful feed from Jesper Bratt. And then Sharangovich gets a second goal. Disallowed a quote-unquote distinct kicking motion made by Igor Sharangovich on the second disallowed goal. I'm going to throw this out there to you, Sam Wu, as well. I think they should change that rule, not just because Igor got a goal called back, but I think the rule should be that your skate's not allowed to leave the ice. Like, if your skate is on the ice and you can kind of turn it and deflect it, I think that's fine. But if you got to, literally pick your skate up off the ice and kick the puck, then no. No. But if your skate is on the ice, and I'm talking about you can't even ride on the back. Like, if your skate comes up, your full skate has to be down on the ice. Mm-hmm. If it's down on the ice, I feel like you should be able to, kind of turn and deflect it like that. That's not.
I have a radical opinion on that rule, and my radical opinion is get rid of it altogether. There's no such thing as I don't, because a lot of it's subjective. That's the only reason why. It's the interpretation of the eye of the beholder. That's
why. Well, that's why I said like it's got to be skate on the ice. If the skate comes off the ice, then okay. But if the skate is on the ice, should be good goal. Should be we have a good goal on the ice. But in this rate, we did.
No, I actually I like that. But here's the problem. Suddenly, there's going to be a measurement of his skate was a quarter inch too
if
far.
If they're leaning on it, then no. But as long as it's flat on the ice, I'm going to say it should be a goal. But either way, so you have all this going wrong. All right, you got 2 disallowed goals. You got the Flames throwing their body everywhere. You know, we had this lackluster first period. But then something happened. And it was talked about by Bryce Salvador and Ken Danico. The Calgary Flames cannot play that game for an entire 60 minutes. They just can't. They're going to run out of gas. And guess what happens when they run out of gas? Oh, the Devils got even more faster out there on the ice because the Flames ran out of gas in the second period. And you know what happened? We went off the rails on a gravy train. That's for our boy, little fire boy.
I love it when you do that, actually.
We're going off the rails on a gravy train. Ozzy doesn't sing that high. I don't know why I'm singing that high. But either way, that's right. The gravy train gets the boys on the board officially. Not disallowed, okay? It's actually counted as a goal on the ice. And got to thank Thomas Tatar for intercepting a pass in the defensive zone and bringing it on up through the neutral ice. He's able to give a little drop pass to Nico Hischier, who then slides it right across to Ryan Graves, who's coming in.
Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank
is right there.
Yeah, Frank the Tank was on.
Lebowski sweater on over there. But Ryan Graves comes in, and he receives the pass from Nico Hischier, slides it across to slam it home to put the Devils on the board. 1-1. That's Graves, his 3rd. From Hischier, his 8th. And Tatar, his 6th. At 5:14 of the second period. And you could see immediately the momentum had changed in that arena. And I got to say, hearing the fans really get into it, the Let's Go Devils chants.
Yes.
All right, the chants for Vanacek. Dare I say this, it felt like old times, Sam Wu. It's a Tuesday night in Newark. I know it's not the hottest ticket in town, but man, the peeps showed up tonight and they made their voices heard, and you could see it fire up the team. It really reminded me of some of those older Devil teams that just the fan base absolutely loved and would be behind no matter what. Dare I say it, that was the feeling I was getting tonight. Now, of course, we're in the midst of a 7-game winning streak. That could have a lot to do with it. But it felt a little different tonight from the fan base. So big horns up to everybody, because we've been talking about it here on Devils After Dark, exclusively, by the way, on the Let's Go Devils Podcast Network. And hello to everyone on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I don't know if we said that yet or not. But
yep,
the momentum and the power and the energy that you can feel, from the fans, obviously it's been missing in the last couple of years. It really felt like some of those old teams. Like, I'm talking old Continental Airlines Arena teams.
Yeah.
It felt like something special tonight.
I was telling Mrs. Wu while we were watching the game that I hadn't heard that kind of chanting of Let's Go Devils since 2012.
Yeah.
Since the playoffs.
And this isn't like a Friday, Saturday night either, or a playoff game. This is a Tuesday night.
There's a certain sound and rhythm when you chant Let's Go Devils that the fans are in it. No, I'm dead serious. The cadence.
You can feel the energy.
Yeah, you can feel it.
You really could. It gave me some goosebumps. And I got to say, we've talked about it here on the show. all of these games have been phenomenal. I mean, like it's not like there's a boring game going on out there either. Like every game has been great action, throughout. And the Devils were playing so smart, and I think that's what a lot of us really, really got behind, is because they were waiting. The Flames were like jabbing them. But when they came with the big, hook or big uppercut, the Devils blocked it, and they moved aside. And they were just taking jabs in the first period, and then all of a sudden, I'm too tired. I can't do this. And Dell's like, oh, shoot, you're tired? Oh, we forgot to tell you we can skate really, really fast, and we're in really good shape. And bye, see ya. And that's what they did. They just kind of waited, and when the time was right, they're like, all right, here we go. And this is a different team. It's like you have so much confidence in this team that they can score, that they can start putting the puck in the net. And we're going to get to what Nico Hischier said at the end of the game, because I think it's a big part of it. But they're just a different team. And then they get too many men on the ice. Devils get a power play. But then actually the Flames killed it, and they got a little bit momentum. But Vanacek comes through again, stops a rocket from Toffoli. There's a rebound from Lindholm, who's coming across the crease. And he's trying to wrap the puck around Vanacek's leg, and Vanacek is just stretching into those splits as far as he can go, stopping that puck. Big, huge, timely saves. We've talked about it with Vanacek this year so far. And Blackwood, he's eventually, unfortunately, hurt. He's going to be out, 3 to 6 weeks, they say. We were seeing the big, timely saves that we haven't been seeing from this team in previous years. Goaltenders with an over 900 save percentage. It's been a rare thing. But now that we got this goaltending, man, it is a different story.
Look at the crowd. I mean,
look at the crowd over there. American
it's a
whiskey.
Tuesday night.
They're rocking and rolling.
They're loving it.
And then we had the Devils then able to go on to the power play, and our boy Pickles helping us out over here. Pickles taking a holding penalty against Jack Hughes for a 5-on-3 advantage. A minute 3. 5-on-3 advantage. And you know what? The Devils didn't need a minute 3. They struck early with our boy Dougie Hamilton taking a feed back, doing a little back and forth action with Fabian Zetterlund, who found himself on PP1 by the end of the game. But Dougie passes it down to Zetz, who's just below the goal line. No hesitation. He passes it right back, and Dougie's able to walk right in on goal, and boom, put it home for the Devils. A PPG, baby. PPG. His third of the year at 16:37. What a snapshot from Fabian Zetterlund, his second assist, and Jesper Bratt. He took one game off. His point streak ended last game. Well, guess what? He's starting a new one right now. Back on the score sheet again. His 13th assist on the season in just his 13th game. PPG for the New Jersey Hockey Devils. And man, they came close again at the end of the period, shorthanded. Siegenthaler coming in. Haula with a beautiful intercept and transition down into the Flame zone. But Siegenthaler couldn't get it home. So we go into the third period, 2-1. And man, the Flames came out. What's going on?
I got to read this comment. Martin Rosario. Calgary thought they could annex Jersey. Not tonight. Go Devils. Woo!
Sorry, you go.
That was funny. I laughed at that.
We cannot be annexed. Third period, you can see the Flames are coming out there a little bit more hungry. They don't want to lose 5-6 in a row, have this season go to hell already. Those are not, we know as Devils fans, we've seen a lot of 5 and 6 game losing streaks in the past couple seasons.
Yeah.
They're not fun. They're not good on the old season record to try and make the playoffs, Flames don't want to fall into that. So they came out, and Toffoli, who was on fire tonight. I mean, he was just whipping rubber at the net all night long. It seemed like he was everywhere on the ice. He does get the game tied there. 5:13 into the third. A power play goal for the Flames. So that's one thing that was kind of off for the Devils tonight. They let up 2 power play goals. All right? Not usual for our Devils team, but they didn't give up, Sam Wu.
Nope.
They did not give up. And who came through? The captain and the big acquisition from over a year ago, Dougie Hamilton, bringing the puck up into the zone. And we got to say, because you know what? I've been on him all year so far. Thomas Tatar started this play out here, so he does get a secondary assist on this game winner. So that's 7 for him on the air. Okay. All right, Thomas. I see you over there starting to put some points up. I like it. But Dougie Hamilton really was the master on this one, bringing the puck into the zone. Feeds it over to Nico Hischier, who is coming up there on the wing, wide open. Man, for that nice snapshot. Nico, the captain, blasts it home for the game winner, putting the Devils up 3-2, his 6th of the season. Dougie Hamilton, his 7th assist on the season. And then, Vanacek, once again, survives the onslaught in the final minutes of the third period from the Calgary Flames, just throwing everything they had at them, trying to get that game tied, trying to get to overtime. Oh, I'm sorry, Flames. No OTO for you tonight. No. You get 0 points, and you like it on your Eastern American travel trip. 7-game win streak for the New Jersey Hockey Devils. Didn't think we'd be saying that this year, did you? I'll say it again. 7-game win streak. Holy Hanneman, Sam Wu. What a game. And listening to Nico Hischier at the end, because I believe he was the first star. Yes, he was the first star of the game. Dougie was second. Vanacek was third. Nico Hischier, what's this team doing? We're playing as a group. They're playing as a group. 4 lines going out there, playing 60 minutes of hockey. That's how you do it. And if you look at the scoring, it is all spread out through those 4 lines. When we play our game, we feel like we can beat anyone in the league. Hells yes. From the captain right there. Shots on goal, no raining blood. Raining pucks, Slayer tribute tonight because the Devils only got 20 shots on goal. I think this might be their lowest total of the season so far. They were outshot by the Flames as well, who did reach 35. Devils 5. Like we said, that first period was blah, blah, blah. They looked a little blah coming out there in the first period. 5-10-5 for a total of 20. The Flames were 14-9-12 for a total of 35. Face-offs were basically even, like 49% to 51. Power play, the Devils were 1 for 5, but they gave up the 2 power play goals, which is very rare for them, to the Flames, who were 2 for 4. Hits, well, the Devils came alive a little bit. 21 hits. Not bad after taking that shellacking in the first period. And I think the hits were something like 16-6 in the first. The Flames only got 27 total for the game. So that can tell you how out of gas they were after that first period. Devils 9 blocks, 7 giveaways, 2 takeaways. Man, the Flames had 18 blocked shots tonight, which could probably be why the Devils only had 20 registered on goal. But what a win. 3-2 for the New Jersey Hockey Devils. And dare I say, first place New Jersey Hockey Devils.
Are they in solidly in first place?
They are solidly in first place right now with 20 points. Well, the Islanders got 18. You know, it's early. But they're 10-3 on the season with a plus 14 goal differential. Wow. That's what a 7-game win streak will do for you. Man.
Wow. Winning solves everything.
Anyone better right now except Boston? I think Boston might be the only team that's better than them right now, right?
Well,
yeah,
it
Boston's
depends.
got 22.
Depends.
Boston's got 22. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's.
Oh, Vegas. I knew there was someone out west. Vegas. I'm sorry. Vegas is 12-2. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute. There's one Western team that's just like killing it. It's Vegas. Vegas is they are 14-2 with 24 points. The next Western Conference team is the Dallas Stars in 5th. It's Boston, New Jersey, the Islanders, the Stars, the Canes, the Wings, the Leafs, the Flyers, and then wrapping it up in the top 10 is the Seattle Kraken with 16 points on the season so far. So the Devils, 3rd overall in the league, 1st in the Metro, 1st in your hearts, of course, New Jersey, and everywhere in the world, because I know we got a lot of people from all over on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch. We're going to get to you in just a little bit. Hello again to everybody at American Whiskey. Make sure you tip your bartenders. Take care of our girl, Peyton. Don't forget to come and see us this Saturday, Veterans Day Salute with Bruce Driver and Chico Resch. Right there at the bar, American Whiskey, across the street from the Prudential Center. And we got some drink specials for you. $6 drafts, $3 Swedish Fish shots for our man, Jesper Bratt. Sam Wu, what did you think of this game tonight?
Well, wasn't perfect. It was ugly at times a little bit, but they came through. They didn't panic, and they kept and made adjustments. That's what you would expect from a good team in the NHL. I kept watching, even though that they were, the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes of the game, Calgary was putting the puck on Vanacek, but he was equal to the task, and we talked about goaltending many times last season, and the Devils didn't come off to a good start, but guess what? The goaltending was there. Neutralized the Calgary Flames. I thought this was interesting. As I'm looking through the standings, the Devils are tied for the lead league in regulation wins with 9.
Woo! I love it.
They're tied with the Vegas Golden Knights. They have they have the most regulation wins in the Eastern Conference, people. These are solid wins. We're not talking about shootout wins, which the Carolina Hurricanes have 2. To me, those are skill competition type entertainment. You're talking about 9 solid wins. That's 18 solid points out of 20. One win was against the Calgary Flames, back in Calgary, in overtime. And let me tell you, these New Jersey Devils are impressive. And somebody did comment on the YouTube Live about Jack Hughes. Is it me, or was he losing an edge on his skates?
He fell down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fell down a lot tonight. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. He kind of looked like Jay Pandolfo at times, falling down.
I was going to say early era Johnny Oduya when he was just down all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to go with.
Okay.
Johnny Onoya. Before he got traded to Chicago and then became he's like, oh, that's what Niedermeyer was talking about. Oh, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a lot of people on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitter and Twitch over here. In Vitek, we trust. Anthony LaPena. Will Rawson. Born in Oklahoma, raised in Kansas. Border boy Zach Addison joining up over here. Ramona. Brad needs to shoot the damn puck. I get you. Shane Van Sickle. Gutsy win tonight. This is the type of game that keeps them sharp. That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
They had to be on their toes. And when they had an opportunity to strike, they took it. And they didn't hit the post. They didn't shoot it into the net, the back net, not the good net, not the goal net. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They buried their opportunities. Machigaloop. Yeah, that first period I think made a lot of people nervous. Will Rawson, that 5-on-3, yeah. Little Fireboy, okay. He's got Marino traded for Ty Smith. Marino with Graves. Graves becomes the tying scorer. Okay, see what you did over there. All right.
Eddie thinks that Yegor's goal should have been a goal. No.
I'm thinking it should, because his skate was flat on the ice. If you're actually like taking your skate off, then like, yeah, I can see that as like kicking motion. But if you can keep your skate flat on the ice, and not having it like tilted up, like you're like, like it's got to be flat on the ice, and you like the puck deflects off your skate like that, and you kind of like angle it. I think that should be fine.
I keep on telling my wife this about the Scott Gomez off the skate goal, Game 6 that was called back, 2001 Stanley Cup Finals. I still think that was a goal. But anyway.
Zach Addison better let our guard down with the Senators. No, because they're another team with a lot of nice young players on there. Brady Tkachuk ain't no joke either. Angelo, good point over here. Almost forgot to mention that. 2 of the 3 goals scored by defensemen.
Getting involved in the offense. Getting involved
over there. Will's asking for a Nico MVP. We got Nico for Selke over here. Oh, I think everybody was. Angelo's asking about ashamed of those calling for Lindy to be fired after the first 2 games. Hey, I'll call myself. I was calling for him to be fired. I was saying he should have been fired last New Year's. So, I'll call myself out on that one. That's just one more thing I've been wrong about so far this year.
That's the only thing I've been right about this year.
Joseph Lanham, the Rangers have a -4 differential. Oh, woo! Dave Singer, Calgary, Alberta has sued for peace. Their New Jersey invasion failed. Martin Rosario was there waiting for them at the border. You can't come in here.
Yeah, they had a fast start, but you know what? Vanacek just shut the door. Just like that.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I wonder, here's a tough one. Asterit Alka? Okay. I wonder if Vanacek is going to get a break soon. Are they going to start Schmid? Or are they going to wait till, I don't know the word on Bernier. I don't know if he's officially ready to come back yet. Do they roll with Vanacek until he is, or do they give Akira Schmid a start in there? Be interesting. Oh, that's right. That's some beefy wins. Nathan Bastian and the Beefalytics there in the first period. Trying to throw some fisticuffs. Throw some bodies. Hashtag NX Alberta. Dave Salvato. You shall not pass. Martin Rosario. Got the big Gandalf stick there, What was that movie with Seth Rogen?
You're asking me about movies? Oh, I actually did watch that movie. That was actually pretty good.
You shall not pass. Got to get you the big wizard beard and everything like that. Martin Rosario, get a wizard costume. It's past Halloween. They're probably half off. Supernova, the D was like a blitzkrieg tonight. They were. Yeah, Dave Singer. Is this Eddie Allen or Supernova? Will. Yeah, Kira Schmid versus the Coyotes. That might be a good one to get him in there on.
Choppa
Speed
Slim.
Brutality every
Go
time.
ahead.
What's up, Choppa Slim? Sorry.
Choppa Slim. He says we're not on Facebook Live. Here, it's on my phone. We're on Facebook Live.
I don't know. We've been having problems with Facebook lately, haven't we?
No, that was just one time. No, we're on Facebook Live.
Oh, that was just one time? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just one time. See?
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine, Choppa Dave. You can go to the YouTube page.
Yeah, I mean, Ray Leo is on there.
The same thing.
I heard Ray Leo is going to November 12th. That event.
Yeah.
American Whiskey.
It's going to be a fun night with Bruce Driver and Chico Resch. Game Day Live and Devils postgame here. Devils After Dark. We're super excited about it. Can't wait to give back to you, the fans. So please come on down. American Whiskey, going to have drink specials, like we said, $6 beers on tap, $3 Swedish fish shots, 6 and 3 for number 63, Jesper Bratt. And the Brat Pack is going to be making an appearance. Heard there's going to be a lot of people going down, going to be a big old party. And like we said, 2 of our most favorite Devil alumni are going to be there in Bruce Driver, Chico Resch, and the king of the sports calls, or the football calls, excuse me, Sam Wu. We didn't have a Marino call tonight, but you know what we did have? You versus Wu. We've been doing score predictions all season long. You can follow along with Sam Wu losing all of his money and Mrs. Wu yelling at him in the background on all videos, telling him to stop with the gambling. And you should too if you have a problem.
She's
Always
mad at me. She's mad at me that I didn't win Powerball. Yeah.
Actually, there was someone pretty close to me that won it in somewhere maybe 30 minutes away from where
I was actually hoping it would be you. I was hoping it would be you.
Me too.
Because then you could buy the Devils.
Jenna on Facebook. No, it was a great game. The second period was amazing. First period was a little sloppy, but it was a lot of fun. There's Ray Leo, Armando Ortiz. Ooh, baby. Matt Junio. Saying hello to everybody. American Whiskey. Let's get to you versus Wu. Been along with Sam Wu all season long. Score predictions. Vinny Parisi and Sam Wu are doing it every game day live. Sam Wu, first off, what did Vinny Parisi have the score as tonight?
Sorry, I'm reading the comments. And Zach Addison. Jeez. Dave Singer. You guys are funny. You guys say some funny stuff. All right, so Vinny Parisi, I got to go back. He said 4-3 Devils that they would win.
4-3 Devils.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was
All
close.
Right, what about Sam Wu? That's close. It's close.
I don't even remember. I have to go back.
Oh, that must be. It means you probably picked the Flames.
No. I definitely didn't. I think I said 6-2 Devils actually, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. That's an OTL.
Yeah,
that's an OTL for Sam Wu. He got the Flame score right.
Yeah, but I need to confirm that because I'm doing it on top of my head.
Sam, you need all the help you get. You're at 0-9-2 on the season, bud. So why don't you just take it and call it a W?
You know what?
You got an OTL.
Yeah, it's kind of like if Sharon Govich didn't have any goals this year, just give it to him. It's just some charity. He won't score again, but.
All right, you're now 0-9-4 on the year. You got 4 points on the year. That means you got half of the score correct. 4 out of 13 times, Sam Wu. Not bad. That's in baseball. You'd be in the Hall of Fame, buddy. So yeah.
Also,
and Marcus confirms you said 6-2.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Marcus. I love it when
Dave over here, $6 beer special. They are normally $5. Yeah, I don't know. Listen, Dave.
Just play along with the Jesper Bratt theme, Dave.
Yeah.
But Zach's comment was even better. Did you see Zach's comment?
I didn't. I gotta find it over here. Inflatable inflation-made beer specials. Yeah,
$6.
$6. I don't know how much your beer's on tap now. It's like $8 for even my local bar. It's expensive for beer on tap.
I mean, hey, you know what? 6-3. Hey, I like it. All
right, so I screwed up, guys. I guess I should have shot. Should have said $3 beers and $6 shots. Maybe that's what I should have went with instead. $4.99. Get you got to get a different player on there with a better number combination over there. Someone with the lower side,
Well, the bottom line is everything is getting more expensive.
Miles Wood. We should get Miles Woodnight. Then it's just 4-4. That'll be an easy one.
Yeah. Yeah,
We'll drink some of the Swedish fish shots.
Or how about a Chico Resch night and dollar beers?
Dollar beer night.
Did you imagine?
Yeah. In Cleveland.
Oh.
All right. Well, what a game by the Devils. They got another one coming up here on Thursday against the Ottawa Senators, and that's going to be a really, really good game. I'm excited to see Ottawa come to town. They got a lot of nice young players, much like our Devils over here. So they're going to have some speed. They're going to have some grit. They're going to have some determination as well. So another good test for this team who is riding a 7-game win streak. You can complain, but how can you right now? So like 7 games, let's just take it and love it. Thank you to everyone. Oh, and by the way, so I won't be around on Thursday. I got another thing happening that I'm going to have to take care of work side, but the great Vinny Parisi is going to be pulling double duty that day. He will be doing Game Day Live and Devils After Dark on Thursday, and then on Saturday, I'm gonna pay him back the favor, and I'm gonna do Game Day Live for him, and then of course Devils After Dark. And here I'm gonna be like DJing from California all the way over to American Whiskey somehow.
We're gonna figure that one out.
We're gonna figure that one out. We're gonna get some music going, and we're gonna have a good time. So make sure you come by, because I won't talk to you for a little bit. Make sure you're by there. Saturday, American Whiskey, Veterans Day Salute, Bruce Driver, Chico Resch, drink specials for the big game. Devils, Arizona. See if the Devils, maybe they might be on a 9-game win streak at that point.
Whoa.
We'll see. Or going for.
We'll
see. This Ottawa team is going to be a test. It's going to be a test. And listen, they just won 7 in a row. So I like I said, there's really, it's hard to complain right now.
Yeah. Very hard to complain. Remember back in the day when we would complain on a 7-game win? So we didn't beat them by 5 goals. Marty was off his game. He gave up 2 goals in the third period.
Hey, I'm looking at this team now. Like we said, that plus 14 goal differential. That means we're winning by a hefty amount. So keep it going, boys. Keep it going. Love to see the full team effort. 60. That's how you play 60 minutes. So you're not just rolling 2 lines or 3.
And you know what? Are we stupid, Scotty? Because last season, 8-5-3 start. Right now, we're talking 10-3 Devils.
Yeah.
But it feels so different from last
does.
season. We had that. Yes, this team finally showed that they can actually win something. They are methodically beating teams.
Yeah.
There's some method to the madness. We may not understand Lindy Ruff's line combinations and all that kind of stuff, and you can make an argument for that, but the way they're beating teams, they just keep coming, and they're not giving up.
They responded.
Yeah.
They responded in the Edmonton game, and they responded tonight in the second period when he shuffled them up. So, like I said, I've been one who was like, don't do that. But obviously, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about because he did it twice, and they both had great periods. So,
And I think the person that I'm really impressed with the most right now, aside from Vanacek and Blackwood, I think that they've been doing just fine. But Nico Hischier.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? It pained me when Colorado won the Cup and the Cale Makar, that name, was floating around best in the 2017 draft. But the story's still being written. The book is still being written on that draft class. And Nico Hischier, and Cale Makar in 2 different situations, 2 different positions. But to see Nico get the game-winning goal, and he's he's already making it a habit of being in the clutch, that I wouldn't write off Nico at all. He still has a chance to show why he was picked first overall. and that book is
Oh,
still
yeah.
being written.
If
chapter.
anyone's writing him off, if anyone's doing that, then you are sadly mistaken.
Well, I'm talking about some people in the media after just reading a lot of these articles. I'm talking the major media circles up in Canada and the United States. They were gushing over McCarr as they should be, but
he was on a much better team,
much different situation. Nico Hischier was basically at a startup.
Start of a rebuild.
Yeah.
We just tore this all down and we're going to restart again. So completely different circumstances there, which would lead to that. We'll see. Maybe in another 5 years, we'll see where all those numbers line up and how it goes. But I would definitely say we made the right pick instead of Nolan Patrick.
Well, yeah, and then there was in Montreal, someone suggested in the media that Cole Caulfield for Nico Hischier straight up or something like that. If you remember that, suggestion, It's like you're not even on the same planet. I'm not saying Cole Caulfield
that's some Montreal media over there. Just going a little crazy.
Yeah.
We'll have more Canada action. That's what you get.
Yeah.
We got Ottawa coming to town on Thursday. And like we said, Vinny Parisi will be doing Game Day Live and Devils After Dark. And then I'll be back Saturday, American Whiskey, with Bruce Driver and Chico Resch. Drink specials. Come on down. If you're going to the game, stop by American Whiskey. It is right across the street from the Prudential Center. So come join us and have a good time.
Absolutely.
Sam, we'll turn it over to you.
Yeah, I want to thank you all for listening, watching, dropping the podcast at midnight. Thank you for making us part of your day, part of your Devils fandom. Again, November 12th, American Whiskey, 51 Edison Place. Be there, be square. Chico Resch, Bruce Driver, and Brat Pack will be there. So long, Scotty. Enjoy the 7-game winning streak. Till next time, let's go Devils.